Jim Grahame is my grandfather. He was a beautiful man. I loved him very much. He was very whimsical, a terrible tease, very much a family man. Used to sing a lot. The whole family sang a lot. Poetry was his lot. He had his special writing room attached to the big barn where the sulky was, but this was a private room where he went to write his poetry.
One of the things that interests me about the book itself is that the author is in fact a relative of mine from quite a few generations ago, so it's interesting to have that sort of link, to your family history. I mean, those are his exact words in the poems. Gives me an opportunity to see the world from the perspective of someone who grew up in very different times to me and in very different circumstances, and it's interesting to just see how they view the world as compared to how I view the world.
I knew he loved me very much. He made that very clear. He'd also take me out some days when he'd have to look at all the fences, and I used to love that because we'd take some lunch. He'd boil the billy and we'd sit under a tree. And I remember one time him saying, looking up at the sky, there were glass flying, and it was a beautiful day, and saying, how can anybody live in the city when all this beautiful country is around us?
This is one of Jim Grahame's poems called Escape. I like the way it sort of embodies the whole idea of being homesick or missing something that you appreciate.
I would escape from the cold bleak hills, the fenced-in roads and the bridges, and hie me back to the warm dry plains and the sunlight on the ridges, to the drifting sand where the sturt pea blooms like a cluster of rubies glowing, where the desert lilies fringe the creek flood-ridden to overflowing. My eyes grow tired at the fallowed land, the horses and ploughmen slaving, the hurry and rush of the harvesting, and the endless wheat fields waving. I long for the sight of the brigalow, and the graceful whirlwind sweeping like ladies dancing a minuet, while the bush lies calmly sleeping.
I hope as time goes on that more people will read my grandfather's poems. He writes about a lot of things that have been forgotten.